In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to actively prevent suicide. Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to my channel. By taking proactive steps, we can support and help those that are struggling and help them find hope. Let's explore how we can make a difference together. Creating a supportive environment. So this would look like something like open communication. So creating an environment where open communication is encouraged, and it's very crucial that this is, because it's letting your friends and family know that they can be open about any conversation and they won't feel judged or criticized, no matter how dark it may seem, because they may need to get something off their chest. And if you're actively listening, then they may feel seen or heard, and then they won't feel like they have to suppress those feelings. So this is very, very crucial. Often people may just need to just get something off their chest without you coming up with a solution or like trying to fix it. If they ask you for it, then go ahead. But if not, then maybe you ask if they want to hear a solution. Next would be active listening. So active listening is very important. So this is something when somebody opens up to you, you're intently listening with empathy and without judgment. So, this could be something they need to be heard, and they know they're heard because you either repeated back to them what they said, or in a different context, or be like, I heard you say that you're upset or depressed about this, and this. And so it's just being in tune to like what they're actually saying. This is very important. Sometimes just being heard can make someone feel less alone in their struggles, or like they're not the only one. Next would be checking in with the person. So make it a habit to check in on the people you care about, because you never know what they're going through. So even if they seem fine on the surface. So simple like, how are you doing, or what are you up to? Just like asking more questions and just being in the conversation to allow for them to open up to you. Here are some practical ways to help. So one would be safety planning. So one of the most effective ways to help someone at risk is to create a safety plan together. So this could look like identifying triggers or listing contacts of people they can reach out to if they're struggling, or like removing any access to any means of self-harm. But like just knowing that they can immediately call somebody if they're struggling and not feel judged or criticized, that's really important. Another practical way is just being there. So sometimes just your presence is all that's needed, whether it's spending time together or just being on the other end of the phone. Just a comforting voice, especially if they really need it, or if they're feeling alone or deserted or isolated. So it's really important. Another way to help would be to encourage positive activities. So this could be any activities that encourage and promote mental well-being. So this can be like exercise or any hobbies, crafting, quilting, any exercise, dance, singing, going to a concert, listening to music, spending time out in nature, taking a walk on the beach, taking a walk out in the forest, putting your feet on the ground, barefoot on the like actual grass and ground, because to ground yourself. This could be meditation, journaling, just all these different kinds of things that can actually reduce stress and improve mood. Some other ways to support could be like more on the holistic side. So like I said earlier, like meditation, this could be yoga, spending time in nature and grounding yourself on the ground. And then it's like creating, a regular exercise routine, eat healthy, create a good sleep routine so that you have better cognitive function. You can think better. And then it's also just getting out of your mind. So using like meditation or somatic exercises or journaling, something where you don't have to be in your head all the time. So get into your heart and your body. And so it's just like, just taking time to check in with your heart, and then just become tuned to your energy and be aware of your emotions, and like if you're being really reactive or just having a hard day, and maybe just give yourself some time and give yourself peace and grace, because you never know what's going on in yourself or someone else. So it's just good to pay attention and maybe help others if they look like they're struggling with these actual techniques. Another way is to, seek professional help. Like if you really need to talk to somebody, and you don't want to talk to somebody on your inner circle, then find somebody you really trust, or even go find a therapist or a counselor or a life coach or a spiritual coach, and find somebody who's there to empower you and give you the tools to work through things, instead of somebody wanting you to come back, and they're not actually trying to benefit you. They want you to come back for either monetary reasons or whatever it is. So it's like checking in and having somebody else's perspective, and maybe somebody else could give you other tools or techniques that you or your inner circle hasn't heard of. So sometimes it can be great to reach out to someone else. Another tip to prevent suicide would be just to educate yourself and others. So just knowledge is power. So educate yourself on the signs of suicide, the best ways to offer support. Just share this knowledge with others to create a community that's equipped to help those in need. Another way would be to promote mental health awareness. So this is just advocating for it in communities, school, workplace, on all the social medias, because the more we talk about mental health, the less stigma it has, and the more likely people are going to seek help because it's now more talked about. In conclusion, we all have a role to play in suicide prevention. By being proactive, offering support, and promoting mental health, we can help save lives. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I would love to hear from you. Anything that you've learned from this video, or any tips that you've learned that I did not go over. I would love to hear more about what you think about suicide prevention and how we can help others. Thank you. Bye.